Alright, I guess this is my first video log. I'm gonna go through my setup. This is my living room recording studio, makeshift recording studio. There's a kitty. Got some kittens running around. Yeah, I got 4 of them, so they chill and hang out and sleep down here. So anyway, alright, let's get to the equipment. Here we go. Just got a basic kitchen table that I brought from my kitchen and put in here. So see, we got headphones. These are Impulse headphones made by Monster, about $200. They're pretty good. I like them. Most expensive headphones I've ever purchased, so they work well enough for now. I got FL Studio running on my laptop. It's a Asus laptop. It's decent. It was like $500, so not that great. It's got 750 gigs hard drive and i5 processor running Windows 7. About, I think 6 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure it's got 6 gigs of RAM. But it's nice, but it's great for portable use. But I can pretty much carry this wherever with my mic and just do some recording whenever I want. But I want to get a desktop that's more powerful eventually. I got the HDMI cable running to an external monitor here, so I can, so I can move around. I don't know. I typically just leave my timeline on this screen, and then everything else, like the piano roll and all that stuff, I keep up here, and then all my sounds and everything. So that's that. Let's see. I've got a VCR, but you haven't seen one of these in a while. Yeah, it's my parents' VCR because I am converting all of these tapes. There's a few more down here. All these tapes, converting them to video. There's like 150 of them, and I've only got like 7 or 8 done, but whatever, it works. Here's my mic. Let's get this out of the way. There's the mic. It's Audio-Technica AT 2020 USB mic. It was about $150. Best mic I've ever owned. I had a Samsung USB mic before that, and it was terrible. This one is way better. And then I got this pop filter. It's like the cheapest one I could get at Guitar Center. I mean, it was only $20, and it's not very good. You have to stay like back here. If you get right here, it doesn't work. So, but whatever. Stand. My stand is, let's see. Does it say? First Act. Yeah, I bought this at Toys R Us of all places. Yeah, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a decent stand. I mean, it's awful. I mean, it's cracked right here because this is plastic. So, but I guess that's what I get for only paying $10 for a stand. Here we got Sony surround sound system, except I don't use the surround sound. It came with like a center, left, right, and then a rear, left, and right. And I just use the front, left, and right. There's right. Over here's left. It's good enough. And down here, I got the subwoofer. It's in pretty bad shape. It needs to be cleaned, but it's pretty powerful, so it works well enough. And I've got a MIDI keyboard here. It's the M Audio Key Studio. It's like, I don't know, 40 something keys. I don't know, I can't remember. It was about $100. It's pretty much everything you need for MIDI. I'd like to have one that's weighted with weighted keys, because that would feel a lot better, more natural feeling, but it gets the job done. So yeah, that's that. Here's my guitar. It's decent. It's Greg Bennett. I have no idea what else. It's left-handed, obviously. Got the cut on this side and the pick guard, and the strings are backwards. If you know anything about guitars. So yeah, that's left-handed. And my light just fell. There's my light. I have 3 of them, but I'm just using one right now. They're super cheap. They're extremely cheap. These lights are like, I don't know, I think that was $10 or something like that. So not bad, but I've already blown like 2 bulbs, and they get extremely hot, so you gotta watch out for that. What else? Here's my fan. Oh, I guess camera gear for whenever I start shooting more videos. Hey kitty, say what's up. Say what's up. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. Camera gear. The camera I'm using right now is actually, let's get this out here. I've got 2 of them, so you'll get to see what I film with. Here we go. I don't know where the cap is for that, but this is my camera that I'm using right now. It's T3i. I've got, sorry that the focus on this lens I'm using, that's as like, it won't focus any closer than that, so there you go. Canon Rebel T3i. It's a really good camera. I decided to buy it instead of the T4i because hardware is exactly the same, way cheaper, and the only thing that's different on the T4i is touchscreen capabilities. This does not have touchscreen, but other than that, hardware-wise, it's exactly the same. So, and hundreds of dollars cheaper. So I've got 2 of these. Let's see, lenses, got batteries, 2 batteries plus the one that's in this camera, so that's 3. Chargers, charger. Here's the standard lens that came with it. It's just a basic 58mm f1, or let's see, f3.5 to 5.6, so not amazing with depth of field and stuff like that, but it gets the job done. This is my favorite lens here. It is the Canon 50mm lens, and it's only $100, and I mean it's super light and just plastic, but it shoots amazing footage. This is what I shoot a lot of my stuff with. It's 50mm. It goes all the way down to f1.8, which is really good for those shallow depth of field shots, and it was totally worth every penny. But it doesn't zoom or anything, but I don't really care. It does what it needs to do. Let's see. The lens I'm using right now is Rokinon fisheye lens, and I don't feel like switching cameras and switching lenses just to show you, so it was like $250, and I mainly bought it for skateboarding, but turns out it's pretty good for these type of videos. Here's the other basic lens that came with my other camera. This lens is awesome. It's my 75 to 300mm lens. I mean, this sucker can zoom in extremely far. It's awesome, but you pretty much have to use a tripod if you're going to be shooting video with it, because there's no image stabilizer and it's extremely shaky. And I don't really do much tripod stuff. Just depends. Plus the tripod I have is not even worth showing on this video. It's terrible. Alright, one more, this little cheap thing, Vivitar wide angle. It's awful. It's so bad. This is what I used for a bunch of stuff before I got my fisheye. So it's terrible. It's like 30 bucks on eBay. I mean, if you absolutely have to have something for wider angle shots, then it's worth the money, but it's more like a temporary lens until you can afford a better one. Oh, here we go. GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition. There's the white, silver, and black. I got the silver. I wish I got the black, but I didn't have enough money. This is $300, plus the LCD is another $80, so it's going to run you about $400, but it's amazing. It can shoot all the way up to 120 FPS, but only at 480p, but it's still really cool. You can get some really awesome shots with this, and I've got a bunch of mounts and stuff, but I'm not even going to bother with it. What's in here? Oh, lens wipes. I probably should have used that before I filmed this video. And a shoestring for whenever I skate and I need a new shoestring. Uh-oh. Kitty likes that. Get it, Kitty. Get it. Get it. Get that shoestring. Arrgh. Yeah, here. I'll let you play with it. Go. Have fun. Yeah, so, anyway. I guess that's pretty close to being it. I just moved all this stuff down here a couple days ago. It was up in my bedroom, but since I have no roommate, I'm never in my bedroom anymore. So I just chill down here. So yeah, here's the living room studio. I guess I'll talk about my album a little bit. Alright, so I don't have my tripod, so I just kind of have this set up however. But I guess I'll talk about my album that I've been working on now. So I've been working on my album for, geez, over a year and a half. I guess it was December 2012 when I started working on it. I decided to do my first album. I did an EP a year prior to that, but wasn't really happy with the way it turned out, and I didn't really spend a whole lot of time with it. I think I did it in 2 months tops maybe. So I told myself 2 Decembers ago that I was going to do a full-length album by myself with all original material, completely written, completely written by myself, recorded by myself, and performed by myself. And at first I was just going to do a strictly acoustic, no other instrumentation involved. It was just going to be vocals and acoustic guitar, and that was it. I was going to keep it really basic. But the more I kept working, the more I wanted to keep adding, because I would come up with, really interesting chord progressions, and I'll be like, man, I could add more to that. So I started experimenting with FL Studio more and more and more. I mean, I've been using FL Studio for 6, 7, 8 years, I guess since I was in like 10th grade, so it's been a long time. So anyway, I kept working on new songs, and I would learn new stuff on FL Studio because I would watch videos like this on YouTube. So the more I learned, the more I had to go back and change stuff on the songs. And I was using this one mic that wasn't very good, and then this past December I was able to afford a better mic. So I bought a better mic, and I got the MIDI keyboard. So then I had to re-record everything, all the vocals, all the guitar, anything that had been done with using my old mic, I had to re-record. And I was working on probably 6 or 7 songs at the time. So it's been a lengthy process, and I'm not even done doing that yet. It's hard to find time to do everything with with my job and everything. So, but it's going slowly but surely. I think mastered out, I probably have 3 songs done, and I want 15 on the album. So I got a long way to go, and I've already been working on this for well over a year, so I'm trying to just get it done. But hopefully I'll have some music videos and some songs actually put out by the time, or before I finish my album, to kind of promote it and stuff like that. I got a couple ideas to do for promotion and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys will see some of that in the near future. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to be having a lot of stuff coming up soon, and you really don't want to miss it. So hope you enjoyed my first vlog. Hope you learned something. I didn't.